Welcome everyone and everybody. Luxeley is the name. World of Warcraft is the game where I'm facing 6 rogues. There could be more because you can't see rogues. They're usually stealth, but good old Battleground targets, which is yet to be updated and is creating lag every now and then, but I desperately need it so I can know that there's 6 rogues in the BG. But fortunately, rogues are at the bottom of the single target DPS charts, and yeah, they can stun you for about a month, but nevertheless, we're going to have some fun against the rogues, because all these rogues suck. It's just terrible. I mean, I just never met such a... It's like they all got out of a bad rogues convention and said, let's queue for Deepwind Gorge. Hey, just let the gameplay speak for itself. I mean, you would think 6... Usually they stick together, too. They do. They stick together. But in this case, no. I mean, how many times you guys are in a BG and it's always like 2 rogues together just tying you down and crushing you, or 3 rogues, you know? That's usually the case. They tend to stick together. They tend to have this, like, secret society, but not these rogues. No, not these guys. You could say they all keep thinking, hey, we could sneak in and cap mid. No, you can't. You can't do it. It's not happening. Oh, my God. I keep getting these Banner of the Fallings, you know. It makes sense to hit the Dark Moon Fair up and be able to collect these banners and stuff, because they sell for like 40, 50 gold. And if you do a lot of BGs like I do, you could get like 4 or 5 of them in a given day. Right now, I have to admit, Shadow is in a pretty good place. Shadow Priests are not at the top of the charts. They're not at the bottom of the charts. They're the basically stubborn, red-headed middle child right now. So they're kind of going under the radar. I don't expect them to get a buff. I don't expect them to get nerfed. Then again, hey, Blizzard just likes to swing the nerf bat with blindfolds. Kind of like a piñata, you know? They just kind of put blindfolds and start swinging, and whatever they hit, they hit. But I like where Shadow Priests are. I think it's a fair play right now. No mana issues whatsoever. And I'm going to do a very comprehensive and detailed how-to guide of Shadow Priest. It's going to include tips, it's going to include tricks, it's going to include not necessarily what glyphs and talents and all that silliness that I recommend, but I'm going to go over specifically what scenarios they're good in and what scenarios they're bad in, and kind of link it to my game style and let you make the decision, just as long as you'll get a good pros and cons of most of the talents involved. That's the way I see it, because I just see so many guides out there, and 95% of them suck. They really do, because nobody really tells you why this is good or why this is bad or what scenario this works in and what scenario that works in. Because one thing I'm noticing, big difference between what was going on in MoP and what's going on in WOD, is you kind of have to tweak your talents and your glyphs into a situational type of thing. What type of classes are you facing? In this case, rogues. What type of scenario you're in? Are you in a BG? Are you in an arena? Are you just hanging around doing world PvP stuff? It's very, very contingent on what kind of medium you're in as to what glyphs and talents you're going to choose. So there you have it. As I make my way, killing rogues. Killing rogues, yep, combat, readiness, that'll work against Shadow. Oh, he's dead. What a surprise. Oh, Paladin, dead. Feral, dead. Paladin, coming soon to a theater near you, dead as well. And then we cap mid. This is fun! Winning is fun. How many people? Raise your hand if you think winning is fun. Got 13 kills already. And it's probably like a third of the way over. I might get a shot at Wrecking Ball here. Kind of hard to get Wrecking Ball nowadays because Blizzard shortened all the BGs and hoping that they could improve the queue times for the Horde, which does not work as intended. I want to play Horde. I really enjoyed my Blood Elf Monk. Got a lot to learn, a lot to improve, but I can't deal with 8 to 10 minute queue times. It is the same exact situation it was in MoP. And prior to that, and I know Blizzard's making efforts to fix it, there's no doubt about that, by shortening up the BGs, by changing some of the things in IOC where you can't always like camp the graveyards, and they added the bomb damage. So now the Horde go to the hangar, and they got a better shot than they did in the past. And I think it's leaned away from the Alliance doing more and more pre-mades in IOC just for HK farms. So, hey, Blizzard's making an attempt, but whatever it is they're doing, it's not working. You know, it's just not working. You know, it's like having like a really deep cut that needs stitches, and Blizzard's like, here's a Band-Aid, that should work. No, you know. But hey, I do give them credit, I do give them kudos, they are trying. Just like this Horde team is trying with their 6 rogues that have no clue what stealth is, or you know, if these rogues just kind of like clung together in groups of 2, they would win this BG. I mean, rogues might not have the damage they used to have, but they still have the CC, and they're sneaky bastards. As you can see, this rogue is still coming at me. You know, forget about the other 6 players. You know, forget about the flag, forget about the heals. Just come after the Shadow Priest. If there's one thing this guy's gonna do before he dies, it's take me with him, or at least that was his intent. As you can see, it didn't work out too well. Not a happy ending for him. Happy ending for me. Now I'm gonna grab the heals that he should have grabbed like 3 hours ago, and we're in the lead. We've been in the lead the whole time. I never felt any like fear, any Paladin dead. Coming soon to a theater near you, Dead Shaman. Uh-oh, gotta stop the cart guy. Is he running the right way? Yeah, he is. Alright. Now I gotta help the cart guy. That's a good guy cart. Yeah. Oh, this is a good hiding spot. They can't see me. They're like, what hit me? That's what those barricades are there for me to hide. Uh-oh. Rogue sneaky. I wonder where he's gonna turn up. Yep, just where I thought he would. Right by the cart. Oh, that's a good idea. Silence the rogue. See, Horrify, that works better. A little late on the Cloak of Shadows, but it's okay. Oh, look at that. There he is again. Shadow Word Death. Thanks for playing. 16-0. Got a shot. See, you guys already know I don't get Wrecking Ball. I miss it by 1. I just like it. What are your thoughts on the concept of Wrecking Ball? There's no doubt that it's a little bit harder than it used to be. I kind of think it's not the killing blows, I think, that make it a good achievement or a good thing to kind of shoot for, but it's the not dying part that I think is the impressive part about it. That's just my thoughts. What are your thoughts about achieving Wrecking Ball and BGs? And I'm talking solo. I'm not talking like, hey, let me get 5 healers from my guild and have them pocket healing. No. Talking going in with absolutely no one, don't know anybody, random people from all over the world, some of which have a clue about what they're doing, but most of which are essentially playing the game with chopsticks on their keyboards. What are your thoughts, Wrecking Ball? Worthy achievement, ridiculous achievement. One thing that I do think is the case is it's a bit harder to do than it used to be, just because the BGs are about 8% shorter, but we shall see. I'm 19-0. I have probably like 3 minutes to find somebody to kill. Don't you want somebody to kill? Can we find me somebody to kill? Yes, Jefferson Airplane and Queen, for those of you who have no idea what I'm singing badly. That was respectively Jefferson Airplane and Queen. Oh, there's a rogue by himself. I just find it really strange that these rogues aren't grouped together, especially when there's 6 of them. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, you guys have experienced Battlegrounds or watched Battlegrounds on my channel in the past, other channels, and you see how rogues tend to cling together, and yet these 6 all treat each other like they have AIDS. They don't want to be bothered with each other. And I mean, Cloak of Shadows would wipe away AIDS. That's my thought. So what's the big deal? Just hook up with your rogue buddy and, 2v1 or 3v1 people. My thoughts. What are your thoughts? Uh-oh. Shaman. See, healers are tough to take out quickly, and I gotta take them out quickly, and I'm not gonna... Wrecking Ball! I'm gonna miss it by 1 freaking kill. I know I gave it away. You can see it on the thumbnail, 19-0, and I missed it. I just missed it. I mean, I could take out healers, but I can't take them out quick. I don't think anybody can at this point. Maybe a DK could have did it in Mop with necrotics, but those are gone. You know, they're collecting dust on a shelf at Blizzard somewhere. They're gone. But hey, I got a strong box that I don't need. 19-0. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Luxley out. Sooner or later, I'm gonna leave. It's not over yet. Still have some time to talk. But thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.